Hey tech fans, welcome to Voltage. Apple's bombshell M5 chip launch today has the entire industry shaking. It's a 4X AI powerhouse crammed into the new MacBook Pro, iPad Pro, and Vision Pro. But here's the real spark. With this beast outpacing Intel's latest efforts by leaps and bounds, is the x86 era finally toast? We're breaking down the specs, the stock surge, and why this could bury Intel for good. It's a 10-minute ride into the future of silicon. Hit subscribe, drop your hot take in the comments, and let's charge ahead. Let's kick off with the numbers lighting up the charts. Apple stock AAPL spiked 3.2% in after-hours trading today, hitting $248.45 from a close of $240.67, pushing its market cap to a staggering $3.82 trillion, up from 3.71T yesterday. That's fueled by the M5's debut, with pre-orders already rolling in for the 14-inch MacBook Pro starting at $1,599, the 11/13-inch iPad Pro from $999, and the refreshed Vision Pro at $3,499. Web reports from Wired and Apple's own press release highlight the M5's core specs: a 10-core CPU, up to 4 performance plus 6 efficiency cores, a next-gen 10-core GPU with neural accelerators in every core for 4x peak AI compute over the M4, a 16-core neural engine, and 153 gigabytes per second unified memory bandwidth, a 30% jump from M4 and 2x over M1. Geekbench leaks shared on X show M5 hitting over 4,100 single-core scores, making it the fastest mobile CPU core on the market, with multi-core uplifts of 15% and GPU gains of 35%. Historically, Apple's silicon has crushed Intel. Since ditching x86 in 2020, Mac performance per watt has soared 5x per industry benchmarks. On X, the buzz is wild. Posts from leakers like @LeakerApple call it Apple cooked here, with 1,165 likes hyping the unbinned M5's clock speeds, matching M4 but delivering massive efficiency. The daily trading range hit $249.12 high, reflecting analyst upgrades from Barclays to $280 targets, betting on 15% Mac sales growth this quarter. But Intel? Their Core Ultra 200V Lunar Lake chips lag at 2,800 single-core scores per comparative tests, holding just 12% PC market share versus Apple's 18% in premiums. Can M5 widen that chasm? We'll unpack the tech, market shifts, and X reactions next. Do you think Intel's done for? Sound off below. Time to crack open the M5's hood. This isn't just an upgrade, it's Apple's masterstroke in on-device AI dominance. Built on TSMC's 3rd-gen 3nm process, N3P, the M5 packs up to 3.5 times faster AI workflows than M4, with GPU-based tasks like image generation or real-time translation running circles around competitors. Apple's press release details the star feature: neural accelerators in each GPU core, enabling massive models like those in Apple Intelligence to process entirely on-device without cloud crutches. Think 24-hour battery life on the MacBook Pro, up from 22 hours on M4 models. The 14-inch MacBook Pro refresh keeps the sleek design but amps storage to 512GB base with 16GB RAM options up to 32GB, while the iPad Pro gets 12GB minimum RAM and iPadOS 26 smarts for Pro apps. Vision Pro's M5 iteration adds a cushy dual-knit band for all-day wear and sharper visionOS 26 details. Web insights from 9to5Mac and Mac Rumors confirm M5 Pro and Max variants with mix-and-match CPU and GPU blocks hit early 2026. But this base M5 already outclocks Intel's best, up to 15% multi-core edge and 4x AI throughput, per leaked benchmarks. Strategy-wise, Apple's $10 billion annual silicon R&D bet, led by Johnny Srouji, leverages unified memory for seamless AI scaling, unlike Intel's fragmented x86 ecosystem. X-Threads from Vadim Yuryev predict M5 will push boundaries, with replies noting Intel's 7nm straggles versus Apple's 3nm lead. Speculation: this could balloon Apple's AI revenue to $50 billion by 2027, implying a $4.5 trillion market cap at current multiples. The flip side, Intel's Foundry push with 18A nodes in 2026 might claw back, but Apple's lock-in via macOS Tahoe makes switching painful. Is this the kill shot for Intel's consumer reign? Your prediction below.
X is exploding with M5 mania, and it's a raw read on the sentiment storm. Fans are all in, with @leaker Apple's leak post racking 179K views and 1,165 likes. Users gushing, M5 already greater than 4100 SC, fastest core ever, while remixing Vision Pro demos for AR hype. Skeptics jab at Intel's woes, like @Snazzy Labs' viral thread, 34K views, roasting how Intel blew mobile with x86 Android flops, echoing why Apple ditched them in 2020. Web reports split the analysts. Reuters calls M5 a counter to Qualcomm Intel AI chips, forecasting 6% iPad growth post-slump, while Forbes warns Intel's H1B nepotism dragged it down, now at 12% share versus Apple's premium surge. Barclays ups AAPL to $280 on M5's Pro laptop supremacy, but Seeking Alpha tempers with overhype risk after a 3% pop. Intel, INTC, dipped 1.8% to $22.34 today, market cap at $95 billion, down 60% year-to-date. Ex-users like @DozeDude1 lament Apple ruined Intel Mac's last gasp, but @Neil Munro DC ties it to broader chip wars with 1,762 likes on Intel's 5G losses to China. TikTok edits celebrate M5's 35% GPU leap as Intel's funeral, yet some caution supply chain hiccups with TSMC. Consensus: Apple's AI moat is ironclad, but Intel's Lunar Lake fights back in Windows laptops. Bullish on M5 burying x86, or is Intel staging a comeback? Stake your claim in the comments. Peering to 2030, what's M5's endgame for Apple and Intel's obituary? The chip's 6GW rollout potential via TSMC scaling could fuel $100 billion in AI hardware revenue by decade's end, per Morgan Stanley's $300 billion ecosystem projection, with M5 enabling quantum-adjacent AI like on-device LLMs that dwarf Intel's power-hungry cores. Web reports from Bloomberg peg Apple's silicon lead widening to 50% efficiency gains, potentially snagging Intel's server scraps amid their revenue slide, down 8% year-over-year. Ex-users like @Vadim Yuriev float M5 Mac Mini and iMac drops soon, while users dream of Elon Musk eyeing M5 for Tesla's Dojo, wild but plausible with xAI's ARM pivot. Risks: geopolitical TSMC tensions or Intel's $20 billion foundry subsidies under Trump could spark a rally, but Apple's 2x memory bandwidth and 24-hour battery redefine pro shames. By mid-2030s, M5's lineage might hit 1nm nodes for edge quantum, per patents, and Intel's 18A delayed to 2026 leaves them chasing shadows. AAPL's $248.45 close today from a $150 year-to-date low screams resilience. Could it eclipse $4 trillion on M5's wings? Intel at $22, a buyout target. Share your 2030 crystal ball below. Voltage is your edge on tech's wild ride. Subscribe for more M5 breakdowns and AI deep dives. Next up, Vision Pro's Reality Warp. Like if you're Team Apple, share the spark, and keep the comments electric. Your vibes power Voltage.